All right, for those of y'all that don't subscribe to Vlad TV, go over to subscribe to Vlad TV. Rick Ross just did an interview maybe within the last week where they FaceTimed me. Rick Ross wanted to confront me about something he said I had said. And I had said some paperwork had popped up of him doing some telling. Something on one of his connects. I've always depended on Rick Ross when it came to him giving statements on the police. I didn't see that as telling, but anything outside of law enforcement, I see as telling. I don't care if they told on you, you can't tell on them, right? So at the end of the day, he challenged me to go find it. I reached out to the exposers. The exposers came up with it a couple days ago. I'm just getting back to it. So today at 1 p.m. on the 100 So YouTube channel, me and 600 will be addressing this and going over this. Rick Ross, you asked for it, not me. You've been exposed.
Hey, yo, what's the word? What's the word? This your boy Big Keys, Keys Against the World. And this the paperwork on the freaky Rick Ross. The big Rick Ross, cool. We don't rock with the freaky Rick Ross. Since he got out of jail, there's something about his eyes and that beard. Like he walk around the house with his legs out. However, this man been making statements since he got out of jail. As you can see, look, nobody ever caught me directly with drugs. Like, who caught you then? What was you doing? You got the right to remain silent. These niggas be talking too much. However, Wack 100 came out with the paperwork. He told Wack 100 go get it. He sent Wack 100 on the scavenger hunt. Now we not gonna go through the paperwork. Go look at Wack 100. Go on his Instagram. He gonna do his due diligence. I just want to say, in the paperwork, the plug name was Blandon. I never heard of a nigga named Blandon. That that's like what is that? A Brandon, whatever type shit. However, the plug name was Blandon. He trusted Rick, the freaky Rick Ross, Freeway Rick Ross, the snitch one, to do a favor for him involving some drugs. The man do the favor, but I guess the police get involved somehow, and he ended up telling on the plug, saying that the man, he tried to make it seem like the man was the puppet master and that he didn't have no control over himself. Freaky. Like this what I'm saying. This is the freaky Rick Ross is a wild man, for real. He said the man, he has control over me. And then he tried to say that in the paperwork, it said he had an addiction to selling drugs. Now, if y'all could see how he looked, man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. They say never get high off your own supply. He can dibble and dabble to some of his own work, man. You know what I'm saying? He can dibble and dabble to some of his own. It's only anybody who ever sold anything know that, especially when it comes like to I want to be careful with my words, like rocks and stuff like that. Some people hide it in their mouth. Now, when you hide it in your mouth, the residue can sometimes seep into your teeth, and you accidentally become you're a crackhead, and I think this man, and then being around it, smelling it, if you really had that much work, without properly handling it, he just looked like a user to me, type shit. However, he ain't hiding, man. We ain't heard from him since the paperwork came that he snitched on Blandon, said he was a puppet master, he controlled him, he had no dealings with his own actions, he was an addict, addicted to selling cocaine. Go look at the paperwork. He said he was an addict, addicted to selling drugs, all this craziness, which is crazy, but I want to bring fact to this. He been a snitch. This is why it don't affect him. He been a snitch. Let's go to Google right quick. And a lot of people let this go over their heads. It's not to the fact that he told on the police. He helped in the investigation. He wasn't the beginning statement to start the investigation. They used his statement to help take down the officers. Ricky, the freaky Ricky, Donnell Ross, known as Freeway Freaky Ricky, a well-known former drug trafficker, became a witness for the government in a corruption case. It was already a case against the Los Angeles County law enforcement officers. He testified in court against 6 narcotic officers who were accused of civil rights abuses and corruption, including beating drug suspects. See, it didn't say beating him up. It said including beating drug suspects, planting narcotics, falsifying reports. More of the story, these people was bad people, right? They used Freeway Rick Ross, the freaky Ricky nigga. They put his statement with other people's cases, and it helped do whatever it did to them people. That's why he a snitch to me. Cause you was not moving that much product without working with the police somehow. You know what I'm saying? So he worked with somehow he had to work with the police. Whether they was on payroll, I think he did say he had some officers on payroll. So for you to, to add in a case that was already there is crazy work. Then it said it helped him reduce his sentence from 121 months to 51 months because it was a big case, not a case of him. His statement helped. It was amongst other statements. He wasn't an initial like, okay, we building this case around Freaky Ricky. You know what I'm saying? No. So that's why he a snitch. He helped as a witness to a case that was already pending and going on, and he took a cop out. Like, oh shit, that can give me my time. Hell yeah. For all we know, he lied on the police. They was already looking into getting these 6 officers. But this your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. He was already a snitch. So what this gonna do to him? He know he a snitch. Do he look like he don't know he a snitch? Then he was snitching on John Singleton when he was alive, talking about he took Snowfall from him. That's snitching. Why? How did he take Snowfall from you? What was you doing? Selling drugs like Franklin? He can't keep his mouth closed. These niggas be telling on shit. I sit here and talk about these. I just sit here and talk about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying shit I did. These niggas be. And when I was 3 years old, I came out the womb with a brick of coke. My mama put some coke in my diaper. All sorts of crazy ass shit. What is you crazy? This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. Lil Bill looking ass nigga. He look freaky as hell. I ain't gonna cap. I wouldn't trust him in a room. You know what I'm saying? He look like Nate. I'm in a bind. But he don't got no money type shit. He lying like he got some money. This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. I'm up out of here. Then he get out of jail, and what he do? Align himself with people that's alleged snitches. 600. He was 600 boxing manager. Vlad TV. He did 1 million Vlad interviews. Come on, man. Come, y'all do the math. If he not a snitch, if it look like a duck, quack like a duck. I'm up out of here, man.